Africa boasts some of the planet's most magnificent World Heritage Sites, like the Great Mosque of Djenné in Mali. This mosque is the largest mud brick or adobe building in the world. In this area during the 11th century, the Dogons fled the advancing Arabs coming from the north and found shelter here. They chose to build their houses on top of the escarpment for protection.
And just up the road, on the southern edge of the Sahara Desert, is another heritage site and mosque in historic Timbuktu, which was a key trading point in the 16th century.
Loaded with trade goods, convoys would spend weeks crossing the unforgiving desert to reach Timbuktu. Also in the northern part of Africa, you'll find Kasbahs, mud brick fortress towns built by the Berbers in the hills that used to be the residence of the local leaders. These Kasbahs, like this colorful one here in Morocco, are living history of northern Africa's rich history and tradition.
On the tip of South Africa is Robben Island, where Nelson Mandela spent 18 of his 27 prison years in this cell.
In Ghana, Ashanti traditional buildings are World Heritage Sites. And so are their forts, which are home to some of the world's most notorious slave castles.
Another slave trading center is on the other side of the continent in Stone Town, Zanzibar.
The slave trade lasted over 200 years, finally ending in 1833. 20 million slaves were taken, and 2/3 of them died. Many of Africa's World Heritage Sites include geographic regions, like Manyara National Park on the edge of the Great Rift Valley.
And the Serengeti Plains, home to the largest herds of grazing animals in the world. The plains are renowned for being the path of the great migration of 2 million wildebeest.
And the Ngorongoro Conservation Area, including its spectacular crater. Its floor covers 100 square miles, and there's an estimated 25,000 animals within the crater.